welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to build Amplifier D. As you can see, I've already built the part here. I'm just doing the intro part after. But yeah guys, so yeah, today we're going to be building Amplifier D. I'm going to show you all the locations. Guys, if you do enjoy, make sure you do like the video, comment, share, follow, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff for me. I really do appreciate it. I think I say this in the actual part of the video, but for the amplifier over here, a lot of it is already built, so you don't actually kind of have to worry about it. So yeah, it's all pretty basic anyway. But yeah guys, as you can see, there's only a few ways they can come in. It's what, Amplifier C West, well for Amplifier C, the Amplifier C section, but the one that's south of that, but west of my build. So we're just going to call it off my build, I guess. So west, south, and east. So south is just kind of the same as well. And Amplifier D for section E, I've changed it a little bit and added this kind of thing, as you can see, for the roof, just to kill everything that's coming through. I did a little bit of a change down here and stuff like that while I was playing, and just kind of wanted to level it all out and try and fix some of it up. If you guys want to see the video for that, where I show you all of the spaces that I've changed on this area, I'll be recording that very soon. That'll probably be the last part that I add. But yeah guys, let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, as you can see, I have my storm shield over here. So as you can see, look in the map. So it's a little bit, it's pretty much just to the bottom right of the map. It's this one in the big empty space. So there's a whole bunch of locations that they can come up. So we got this one over here. They can spawn down there sometimes. There's a way like right here that they can come up. It's pretty simple to block off, as you can see. So we got those two. We also have this big long one right here. We have this one here, this one over here, and this one. If you don't have Amplifier D there, they can come this way. So yeah, but this one's pretty much trapped out. It's just pretty much just follow throughs, as you can see. That's not needed, because that's only needed for mine, because mine come from up there. Yeah, so it all kind of joins through with that. If you are going to build that kind of thing, you can just kind of block it off, I guess. But yeah, pretty crazy for a stonewood build. Alright guys, let's get into it. So the traps that you're going to need are, so we're only going to be using ceiling gas traps, some more pushes, broadsides. You can use ceiling electric fields instead of gas traps if you want to, and we're going to be using floor wooden spikes. So that's the only one. So broadsides, ceiling electric fields, or gas traps. What else? Where is it? No sound walls. We can use wall darts if you like. We're going to use wall launchers, and we're going to use wooden floor spikes, as I've said. So yeah, let's get straight into the build. For starters, we're going to go from, I guess, from here left. So we're just going to go from here all the way around to over there. Alright, let's go. So for starters, this one and this one kind of join up. So for this part, you want to build a wall here and a ceiling, just basic start off, just to kind of know where you're at. So then you want to build not a ceiling, a wall like this. I did it again. Just like this, and a wall there, just to kind of base that area so you know where we're going on that side. Pretty simple. If you want to add cones, you can, just whatever you want. For this one, you just want to kind of join from here. So you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you want to kind of cross it. I will show you that in 1 second. So before we do all that, you want to come back up here. You want to build another wall up and kind of just add it like this, just so it's like an extension from the ground up. So it should look like one of these. And then you want to just keep on doing it up. So 1. Make sure you're filling in the gaps down here. 2. Then 2. Perfect. Actually fill the gaps. And then, yeah, we'll go back down and I'll show you a little bit more. So that should be the pretty much basics, except for this part. So you add this and you can throw your stuff on there. I'll show you that in a minute. Down here in the corner, this doesn't always happen, but you might as well just fill these in just in case. Kind of join it to whatever you have over there. If you have anything over there, you want to build a long kind of spot to block them from coming out this way. So yeah, pretty simple. Sometimes zombies can break these just with the spawns. So if they do, just try and change them like this. Pretty basic. As you can see, the zigzags go all the way up. When you get to the top part, you want to add all ceilings for the 6. So it should be a 3x6 at the top. Make sure you fill in all of this with the walls and stuff, like the zigzag. So you want to want this part where you come out facing north towards the storm shield box starter place. I don't know what you would call that. As you can see, looks pretty simple. If you want to, you can add like stuff like this or like this. It doesn't really matter, you don't need that. That's one of my other traps, don't worry about it. From this, you want to come like zigzag across to the middle there, just to here. Then drop that like this, box this in like really well. Pretty basic. I would block this too, like, so just kind of go around it, I guess. Just like that. And then add like your ceilings, you know, your face-offs. Because the only reason I'm telling you to do this is because, you know, flingers and stuff like that would always like to get up here, because it's a good spot for them. So you block that off really good so they can't. Add a cone like this and just block that off as well. And that should be your basic build. No ceilings over here, you don't need that. We're going to move over to this side, the one just left of it. So as you can see, if we go back down to the bottom, I can kind of show you. So we'll come from this way, go right, and as you can see from this build, we're going to go off that. So you want to add 2 across with a wall and ceiling and roof, and you want to do it all the way along for a 3x2 like this. Then you want to wall every side all the way across except for this one that goes up. Do these 2 as well. Then from this, you want to zigzag it, so you go 1 there, just so they can walk all the way along. You want to chuck 1 there and just leave this open. This part right here needs to stay here, so you can't be a box, because it's going to be a little jail spot where you stick some stuff there. Show you that in a second then when we get to tracks. Then when you get out of that, you want to build up 1, ceiling of course. If you want to add cones, go ahead. I'm going to do that real quick just to show you what it can look like with cones. If you would like to, you can build a face-off like this. Make sure you're facing it off that way, so it's towards their build and away from our build over here. Alright, and from that you want to build a 1x1 straight, no, 1x2 straight. Make sure you cover every spot, and especially this one, just like kind of like cut it in half like I did for this one. So it should be 2 entrances right there on the end parts, I guess. That's where you kind of want to base all of yours come crossing. That's where you kind of want to base them. That just makes it easier to set that up. So that's your main build there. That should be all pretty much done. Alright, let's move over left a bit more. So we're going to this one down here, over below this little cliff thing. Alright, so they should spawn down here. So for starters, if they do, you want to just add one of these, I guess. It's just a basic. You can do it all the way along like this if you totally want to, but I think I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to kind of cut them off here, right there. Just do that. It's pretty simple. You want to cut them all off from this side too, as you can see. So make sure you do your cones well here. So you want to go a cone there, a cone here. Make sure you one by one the whole thing. Add a wall here. We're going to wall this part too and cone this. I guess we'll block on there. With this part you want to add a ceiling, then you want to add your cone. You want to add your cone like this, wall it off, and chuck a ceiling over this one and cone that, because you don't want them to break that cone and just sit there and just keep throwing them from there, because it's a good spot for them to just sit. Alright, so that should be pretty good, as you can see. Pretty simple. If you want to, you can add those, add this, but kind of angle it off like that so it can't get broken. Perfect. We're going to go up one. We're just going to keep on going up with the kind of little towered up part, one by one. If you want to, you can use that one down there, but I'm not going to do that because, actually no, I'm going to do that. I was coming through here. While you're here, so we'll go back, we'll go across one, so like this. Like this. So you want to kind of face this one off left, and then you want to go up one, go right one, and go up one. And then make sure you obviously close it up. Perfect. Remember cones on the sides. Perfect face like this. Should be kind of diagonal to the middle. With this part, oh crap, my debt fell. Okay, from this part, you kind of want to do a little bit of blockage. Let me go up a little bit real quick, hang on. So from this, you want to build a ceiling. Get a cone, I guess, if you really want to. Face it off. Make sure you build across. Drop down one and place your ceiling. Connect that to this one and this one. Go across and then kind of join them together like this. Same as over here, and like this. Just kind of connect it all up. Yeah, we'll connect it here too. So it should kind of look like this. So it should be from this build here. It should be 1, 2, 3 to east, and it should be 1, 2, 3 south, and it should be 1, 2 across. Perfect, as you can see. All this is like a flinger and witcher kind of block off, because I don't want them to sit down there and just start throwing stuff at your base, so it kind of just gets really annoying, and then they can just break your base. Alright, so from this, you want to start on this one. So you go from the top, I guess it's probably the easiest part. Go like this, as you can see. Now go down one, should go down one more as well, but don't place the walls, just place your ceilings like this. You can place one there if you like. It's kind of just a basic, but it's not really needed because of this. Actually, no, we're going to throw that there. I'm going to throw a ball there, I guess. A wall, so that's what you want. Should join like this. Pretty good. If you like, you can diagonal. So start from the top if you diagonally. So you go from this one, this one, this one. Perfect. Because then you want to start your one by one from the top. Go like left it. Then you want to face it right and left. No, left. Yeah, left, right. Then you want to face that one left. So break this wall out and face them like this. Kind of connect it into the middle. Make sure you're coning. we're going to face that one in, I guess, and then face this one in as well, just so they can't walk up it. Perfect. You want to do the same on this side as well. Fling. This never happens on this spot, just throw it anyway. Throw a cone there and a cone there. Like that. Like that. Pretty simple, as you can see. And then from this part, you want to diagonal another cone here, and then box this. And then you want to kind of just do it all the way around the base. So you put your cone there, facing out, you put a wall, put a cone facing out, put it all the way around. And this one stays like that because of the build. And you put a cone out, box it, do the same here. Then you got your normal one, and you got your cone facing out, and do it again. And perfect. If you would like to, you can do it here as well. So make sure you're facing your cones. This is really overkill for this base, for this kind of build, but it's just precautions to make sure it never ever breaks. Then you want to build your ceilings like all the way around this box here, as you can see. Put walls to make a 1x1 with a cone on the roof, like this, and then cone it all. Perfect. As you can see, it's complete overkill for a base. Yeah. We also have one more spot that I just forgot about. Right here. This one's really simple. So all you need to do is just go 1-1, cross, leave that one, just put that there anyway, just in case. Wall, cone, come up one, go across, then you want to go straight. So you should go straight 3 from this. So 1, 2, 3, and then you should be able to break the wall to go straight into your base. If you want to, you can add a cone here, block that off. Just make sure you block all your weird locations off for them, so they can never go there. This is for a diff for my other build, so I'm not really going to break that. With cones, you do the exact same. Remember, cone, wall, cone. We're going to double this wall, I guess. And cone, wall. Actually, it kind of doesn't really matter if they come this way because of my build there, but you probably won't have that, so we're not going to do that. And then, that should be pretty much every build. It's pretty simple, as you can see. Not really, but it's crazy overkill, but you can't put a price on safety for your missions, especially the long ones, like your endurances. Alright, that's all of the building. It should be all the building. If you haven't already, you can throw cones over everything, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get straight into the traps. Remember guys, we're going to use a lot of I guess not a ton of traps. I'm not going to use a shite ton. I'm just going to use basics. I'm just going to use my low levels. You can use whatever level you want. Alright, so I'm just going to go low level. So I'm going to craft, I'm guessing probably about 50 of these, just for now. It's just a basic number. I'm going to use ceilings because it's better, I guess. It's just going to be cheaper. I'm going to buy 40 of them. Build 40 of them, I mean. And we're going to grab, how many do we have? I got 2 high level ones. We're just going to grab about 70 of those and about, probably about 15 of these. It's pretty, so we're going to do what we did with the building. So we're going to go from this big spot here and go left again. Not my left. My left, so this left, so we'll go all the way around again. Okay, let's do that straight away. For starters, we're going to grab our ceilings. I'm just going to throw this down because I can. So we want to throw 3 ceiling traps that we got here. 1, 2, 3. You want to add one here, here, and here. Also that. That's the 4 that you want in that spot. When you come up, you want to just add... Oh wait, we've got drop traps. Oops, sorry about that, guys. We've got drop traps, so if you do, you don't need too many of these. It's just for the up ones like this. So you want about 10. So you just want to get a face off. So you just want to drop, 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 drop. Just because it's a 2 high, because that's what it counts as. Then from that, you want to add 4 of these. You can extend and go further, but I'm not going to. It depends on what level you are. I'm really high level, so these would just kill everything. So I'm not going to worry about that much. Alright, so that should be mainly all your ceilings. Now we're going to move on to the walls. So for starters, we're going to grab our walls. We're going to go wall, wall, wall. So there should be 3 broadsides on these walls. If you really like to, you can put on there and put a bunch across here, but I'm not going to. When you come in, you want to have a broadside along here, here, and here. It's kind of, you did the exact same as what you did on this side. So you put one there, and you put one there, and pretty sure one there. So it should be pretty simple. If you want to add them on all of them, to go ahead, guys. I'm not going to stop you. Yeah. So from this part, then you want to add some launchers. So you want to add a wall launcher, wall launcher, wall launcher, wall launcher, and wall launcher. That should be it. If you're adding wall launchers, you don't have to. You want to extend these and add these kind of builds across. Hang on. You know what? No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're just going to leave it. This one we will though. This one will just extend and keep it high. Just because it's the last one. Alright, so from that, they're just going to get sent from this, you know, all the way back. Don't worry about broadside. Actually, no, worry about broadsides. Throw broadsides on every other wall that you haven't thrown launch pads on. Like this. Even this one, if you would like to. I'm going to just drop that down, just to make it fair. Because those will shoot over this. Then all of the floors, just, you know, wooden floor spike, and that should be it. Pretty simple for this one, guys. That should be all of it. If you would like, you can throw a wall launcher here too. Same as here. But I just wouldn't recommend. Because a lot of the time it won't hit them, but sometimes it does. That's pretty basic for this long one here. We're going to move on to the right. From this one, you want to add a wall pusher straight off from there. A wall pusher here. Double wall pusher here. From this, you want to add all floors, wooden floor spikes that are, so it can slow them down. If you have all darts, you can use them, but I'm just going to use broadsides. So it's just going to go all the way along here to shoot from there when they come up. Make sure you use broadsides here. Double extensions. That should kill most stuff that makes it up. Or pretty much everything. And then this box over here, you just want to put a trap on the ground and then just 3 broadsides and a ceiling electric field. Basic. If you want to, you can add broadsides on these walls, but I'm not going to. That's all you. This one, I would probably recommend a wall dart for this one, actually. You should, if you're going to be doing endurances, you should have every single trap. So you should own at least one of every trap on its highest level. So most of my traps are pretty high level. Yeah, so all you should need is a wall dart, some floors, some ceiling, and that should be it. Want to add broadsides? Go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. So now we're going to move on to the right, left of that one. So we're going to come out through this gap. Alright, so we're here. Should be out here. Alright, so we're going to come up, we're going to throw 2 ceilings here. We're going to drop trap those. I'm going to do that in a second though. We're going to throw 3 ceiling electric fields there. Let's get those drop traps in. Nice. We're going to add some broadsides here, 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 and here. Add 2 across the top there as well. Make sure you get your floors done as well, so you just get through there. And that should be basic for this part here. Once you come up, you can add whatever you want. Pretty much for broadsides, warp darts, whatever you want. So I'm going to add just a double, I guess, and a triple at the top, just because it's this part. Add another one here. Actually no, break that, sorry guys. Add the broadside there, and wall launcher here. So wall launcher, wall launcher, wall launcher. Make sure you block this off, remember. Make it harder for them. Ceiling, ceiling, ceiling. This is total overkill, guys, for traps, but it's just to give you a demonstration on what amount of traps you can place here. So yeah, so oh crap, I forgot. Let me make sure that's all good though. And we've got ceilings. That's what I forgot. 1, 2, and 3. That's all you should need for this. There's no possible way they should make it through this. You shouldn't worry about that. Come back down. Well, once you've completed all that part, come through the gap that's connected. Come down to this part, and do what you did on the opposite side, all the way over there. So you go ceiling, ceiling, and then drop trap, drop trap, drop traps there. Double ceiling here, and ceiling there. If you want to, you can extend one more, but I ain't going to. Like so, and throw, you know, I'm just going to do it anyway. Need to craft a little bit more walls. One, 2, definitely put one there, I would recommend. Because if they come this way, they can come up here, get hit by this, and it's sent into this box, you know? Just pretty simple. Then from when you come back up to the top, make sure you add a broadside there, broadside here and here, and there. Come down, add another broadside there and there, and there, and one here. If you want to, you can add one there as well, but I wouldn't. Okay, there we go. That should be that build there. That should be pretty simple. If you need to slow it down, just slow it down. I know it is pretty fast, but I want to try and get this into a slower time for you guys. But yeah. Add wooden floor spikes the whole way across to here. Hey, I forgot. Make sure you do that one there too. So broadsides, remember. I'm gonna run out of broadsides in a minute. Broadside, broadside, broadside. Up here, broadside, broadside, and then just trap this whole thing out with broadsides. I'm gonna use high level traps. I'm just gonna use other traps. Broadsides, broadsides, broadsides. Keep trying those up by accident. Should be a ton of broadsides, as you can see. You might as well just throw one there if you like. Remember ceilings, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just connect it all up. So there should be a whole full trap tunnel here. If you would actually, we're going to extend this. We're going to do the whole thing, I guess, right here as well. Remember, just slowing ones. You don't need any better. Broadsides off these walls here, broadside and broadside. Just mega extension just to kill everything that comes this way because it's so high level. On this part though, I forgot about on every other ones. Wall dynamo. So if you have an increased building health of your wall dynamos, you throw it on both sides. So I'm gonna throw 6 down. So 1 here, 1 there, 2 there. I mean 2 there and 2 here. So as you can see, I've got a bunch. Just one there, one here, here. It's just in case stuff does get through as well. I should kill them. I should kill everything. Nothing should ever get through this base. If you think and you're kind of a bit worried about this side, just block it off, you know. Just do a mega block off if you'd like. Cones, remember, face that one out. Face this one out. Then you get to this side, face them this way. Wrong side. Perfect. Now go all the way along, like so. And then last cone here. I've landed in the cone, that's not good. Let me just get out of this cone real quick. Perfect. That should be pretty much perfect, guys. You shouldn't need any more traps than this. There's no possible way. That side, this side's really simple as well. So all you need is ceiling drop trap, wall darts. Well, you'd use broadsides there, but that's because my one shoots all the way out to them. The zombies that spawn up there. You know, your broadsides, you can use sound balls if you'd like. That's just to stop them from breaking this wall, by the way. But that's for this side. So you just broadside the whole thing. Remember, just slowing fields, no, slowing traps, so these ones. Can throw a wall dart there if you'd like. Broadsides, you know, just slowing things all the way along. Broadsides, all the way across. And that should be it, guys. You shouldn't need any more than that. Alright, guys. That should be everything that you need. If you do need any more, you know, you do your extensions on whatever traps you want to add. And that should be the perfect build for everything on this side. Alright, guys, with that being said, that's it for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe for me, comment, share, do all the good stuff that I really do appreciate it when you do it. And then yeah, guys, with all that being said, that's it for today, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.